Wednesday, just after 7. Tires are pumped up. Had to pump up 4 of them, and that took a little bit of time. Got Tanner on the bus. Now we're rolling. We have gotten, in the last 12 hours, 2 online bookings, which is great. That's the most we've ever had back to back. Normally people just call and we make it happen. They booked online. They both want 15 yards, one today, one tomorrow. So that's all I have getting picked up today is 3 15 yards. And I've got 1 20-yard delivery. I'm in a little pinch because the roofing contractor tomorrow at 1 o'clock needs 2 15 yards. I would like to give him 2 identical 15 yards. Both of these individuals that booked online booked for 1 week rentals. Tomorrow I also have to deliver another 15 yard. So I think he is just going to get, he's the repeat customer. I think he is just going to get a 20. It's just for the weekend. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. But hey, it's Wednesday. It is Elizabeth's Friday. The Air Force has more days off than I've ever imagined. So Air Force has a family day tomorrow, and Veterans Day is coming up, so I think they've got Friday off also. Today is the 8th. So 9, 10, 11, well, there you go. So they've got them on a 4-day weekend. So thank you for all you do. Not just Elizabeth, but everybody. Well deserved. I will be working.
Quarter-mile, turn left onto Jedburgh Road.
So, all right. We are 17 minutes away. We're going to pick this one up. It was dropped off Monday, hit the landfill, get it back on the yard. Have a delivery at 9 o'clock. So I will probably drop this one on the yard.
Turn left onto Jedburgh Road.
Get that one picked up. Grab the paint gun because I think I'm going to head over to GTO's yard later this afternoon and get 3 dumpsters painted. 2 of his, 1 of mine. He reached out and said, hey, can you paint my dumpsters? And I said, sure. I said, you buy the paint and I'll get them painted. And he said, okay, what color? And I said, Liberty Blue, of course. He had no problem with that. So maybe we'll get them painted Liberty Blue to start. And then I've told him since day 1, since I started renting dumpsters from him when we did not have any, that at some point the Liberty logo was going on it. I honestly don't think he would care. I think he would run the dumpsters just like he does now, and I don't think he would care. So Merry Christmas, Delfino. You may get one that's got Liberty all over it. But yeah, that's on tap for today. So I appreciate you riding along with us. Like, subscribe, notifications on, and you'll keep getting notified when we put a video out. Hopefully you guys like it. Let me know in the comment section what you want to see. And let me know if you want less of me talking and more. I'm sure that was not pleasurable for you guys. My apologies. Just so happened. Did you know that when you yawn, your brain needs more oxygen? It is not that you're tired. It is that your brain is demanding more oxygen. Fun fact of the day. Maybe we'll throw a fun fact out there every day. I don't know. We'll see you in a couple minutes. Thanks for watching. Pulled in and stopped at one of the first spots to dump, and the guy up on the dozer did not like that. He was laying on his horn, coming as fast as he could down the hill. Oh Lord, Lord help me. Not sure what type of view we'll get here, but let's try it. Try that view. That's been in there since, I'm pretty sure since before I bought this dumpster. I don't think that's any of our stuff. Try to clean our stuff out. Well, we did that one the other day that you saw. Cleaned it out, and then I got up in there and hosed it out. Man, I put the grease on these doors. It's like night and day difference. Lock it in there. This is unlike the double doors. It's got one big single. Lock it in there. That locks it in. Same thing up top. Safety chain goes in. These dumpsters, and then that pin right there. These dumpsters are a little bit heavier than what we normally run, but they're nice. They're nice. I called the company yesterday to see what the price was on them, and they're a little bit higher than the Texas Pride stuff, but it's night and day difference. It's got some legitimate steel on there. And this guy's gonna wait for me, thankfully. Let's either hit him or hit a big old pipe in the middle of the pile, and I chose for neither. I split the difference. But they want $4,200 per dumpster for a 15 yard. It's about $700-800 higher than what Texas Pride wants. And I'm not in the market for any new dumpsters. If we find some good used deals, I'd be interested, but I'm not interested in anything new at the moment. Really wasn't looking for anything, but the opportunity presented itself for some 25s, and that's what I prefer to use on the demos. Surprisingly, we're getting a lot of phone calls for 25s lately, so we'll add some of those to the inventory. So right now we're running with 15 yard, 20 yard, and 25 yard. We're gonna go ahead and throw the additional rails on the trailer, and that'll allow us to run both standard rail dumpsters, which are 36-inch, and Texas Pride rail, which is 47-inch. So, gonna get the ladies in the scale house paid, gonna drop my brake dongle back down to 4.5, 5.0, and get this dropped at the yard, get this over to the collision center so they can load up fenders, and go back to the yard. I've got 2 dumpsters there, one 3/4 full and one about an 1/8 full. We're gonna combine the contents from the 1/8 into the 3/4, and I'm gonna send that dumpster out to one of the clients that needed a 10 yard. So they're gonna get a 20 yard. I don't have any 10s. The 15s, I would like to keep those for the roofing contractor and for the client tomorrow that needs it on a weekend rental. And I'm still gonna be short for a dumpster tomorrow, so I'm gonna end up going through and taking the one that's on the yard that's 3/4 full, dumping that and taking it out. So they rented a 15. That's what we've got. We've been able to make it work with limited dumpsters. I'm not gonna go out and just buy when we don't need that. I mean, we've got some dumpsters sitting on the yard, so if my numbers are right, tomorrow there should not be much of anything sitting on the yard. I do have a couple coming back tomorrow. There may be a 20 or maybe 2 20s kicking around, but I don't think there's going to be much on the yard. So, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So we'll go from there, and we'll get scaled out, get paid, get them paid, run back and do the 20 yard swap. So as always, thanks for riding along with us. It's just me and the camera and all of you. So thank you. Genuinely, truly, thank you. We'll see you in a minute. Just got the 20 yard delivered. Let's fix this. Oh, there goes the water. Just got the 20 delivered off to the collision center, and they did not want to be on camera. Oh, we got a train coming through up ahead, which is fine, perfectly fine. Well, the lights are on. The guards are going up. You might be just working on them, because I did not hear a train horn. But anyways, lights are off. My excitement level just dropped to 0. If I have not said it on the channel, I absolutely love side note, they are working on the signals. I love repeat customers. Love them. Obviously, we made a good impression. Obviously, our price was right. We did something right that made a repeat customer call us back. There are 30 plus roll-off and junk removal companies in the Low Country. You know, there are probably more. I can probably sit down and think of 30 off the top of my head. And for someone to call us not only once, but to continue to call us, that's amazing. So our business thrives on repeat customers. So if you're a repeat customer, whether you're a contractor, whether you're a business, whether you're a residential homeowner, whether you're someone in the trades and you have used our service and you continue to use our service, thank you. Seriously, thank you. The dumpster we just dropped off at the collision center is a repeat client. Just had a text message as we were pulling out from a homeowner we picked up yesterday. She thought she may need another dumpster, and she did. She just confirmed. She said, we're going to need another one. We have pulled it off location. Our dumpster is no longer there. We have pulled it away, and she is now texting us back saying we would like another one and they want to rent with us. Like, that is huge. It may not seem huge, but it is. The customer that reached out to us yesterday for a drop-off tomorrow is a repeat. The roofing contractor for tomorrow, 2 dumpsters, is a repeat. What else do we have going out? The fencing contractors, they're repeat. We have, I would probably say 75 to 80% of our daily operations and the dumpsters that go out are to repeat customers. So that's huge. Thank you. We do get new clientele. We had a gentleman that booked yesterday for today. We had a gentleman that booked last night for tomorrow. Those are 2 new customers. And what are you doing? Golly, what are you doing? And that's great. So they already have paid their bill. They've already obtained our services. Now I need to do what I can to continue that relationship and make sure that we don't lose it. Make sure that they're happy. Make sure that they're satisfied. And hopefully we can continue to do business in the future. You know, you do a rental with us, we service your needs, and you give us one good referral, that's huge. That one referral could turn into 1,000 good referrals, and it's all because you were happy with us. So, you know, the Google reviews are huge, the Home Advisor reviews, Facebook reviews, Yelp reviews, all of the online platforms that we have, the reviews are huge. So for those that have done them, thank you. For those that continue to do them, thank you. Thank you. Just thank you. So yeah, back to the yard. We're going to pick up another 20 yard. The gentleman from last night needed a 10 yard. I don't have a 10 yard. The 15 yard that we just dropped on the yard is going to go out to the roofing contractor. He's going to get 2 of them. He's got 50 square. So he's going to split them up amongst the 2 dumpsters. And I would kind of like, and this is just me, I guess, being me, I kind of want to send him 2 of the identical dumpsters, and then that way it looks appropriate, it looks the same, and I can get a picture of those 2 dumpsters that used to be red, now blue, with some lettering on them. And that's just me. So I could send him a 15. I could send the roofing contractor a 20. But we're not gonna. We're gonna make life challenging for me, and we'll make it work. So heading back to the yard, I thought this Cisco truck was going to back in, and I stopped for him, and now he's sitting in the lane of travel with his hazards on. I don't know what he's doing, but he's holding me up. Hashtag hold up. So now he's moving. I don't know what's going on. All right, back to the yard. We need to offload the little bit of fencing from the far back dumpster into the other one. Throw you on time lapse. It should be a very quick time lapse. And then we're gonna deliver a 20, pick up 115. Delfino now has one dumpster going out, so he's only gonna have one on the yard. I'll go pick up the other 15. I'll spray it at his yard, and I think we're done. The fence contractor may call. He wanted a 25. I dropped him a 20, so I forgot about that. He may call and say he needs a swap. We'll find out. See you at the yard. No, we probably won't. Yeah, we will. We're gonna put you on time lapse. See how quick I already forgot? Stay with us. Bringing this 15-yard back to the Berkeley County landfill. It is empty. Not empty, but empty. Got the air compressor running. Got to put some air in the back trailer tire, but I stopped short to open up the back door because I really didn't want to walk on this, but had to show you. It's empty. It's been out for 13 days. It was originally supposed to get picked up Friday. The client thought that I had donated the dumpster to them to use, and I was going to take it for free. So this one's not going to cost us anything. There is a 1 ton minimum with construction debris, but there is no tonnage minimum when it comes to trash. This is on the trash pile because there is burned remnants of a burn barrel or charcoal grill. There's something in there that is burned. And again, there is no liner over on the construction and demolition C&D pile, but there is a liner at the garbage. So we talked about that yesterday. That's why we're here, and this is not going to cost us anything. If there's 300 pounds, 400 pounds in there, I'd be surprised. I was very surprised when we pulled up, but sometimes you have that. I call them a unicorn. If this one wasn't going out tomorrow, it would go back to the yard and it would sit. So the fence contractor has called. He needs a swap. I need this dumpster tomorrow. He needs a swap out on what he has, and then he wants that dumpster, because he's not going to fill it, he wants it to sit on my yard and he get it the end of next week. And I just, as much as I would like to do that, and unless you want to pay, you know, my daily rental, I can't. I can't. I'm sorry. I mean, I'll take it back and it can sit there, but if somebody calls, it's going to the landfill and it's getting dumped. I have no choice. So there is a speaker, a small car speaker up in there. Well, it's gonna stay. Same thing on these single doors. It's just one hook here, and bring it on around. Big dozer. Pull the pin. Doors drop down. It's locked. Safety's in. And chain it up. Safety chain it up. So. And the air compressor is blowing off the relief valve. Actually curious to know what that's set at. So, came at a good time. Let's check it. Well, something's not right on it because it dropped it down to something's not right. This thing's got to go back. I'm sure it was about 150 and then it blew it all the way down to nothing. So we're gonna start it again. Yeah, something's not right with this. The company that installed it, they did half-assed work. Not happy with it, so I will not recommend them. They tried to go through and give me a bill that was double what we had originally talked about. The work is shoddy. They want to wrap the truck, and that's just not going to happen. So, nope. I had to take it back the day that I picked it up because it was leaking. I literally picked it up, ran to the yard, went to go pump up tires, you know, excited to use something. And it was leaking. And all of the fittings, they did not use Teflon tape on them. All of the fittings were bubbling and leaking. They used some type of goop, and they came highly recommended. But on to the next. So we're gonna weigh this out, give Berkeley County my money, take this back to the yard, grab the full 25 or 20, the full 20 yard that we just transferred the little bit of debris into, get that dumped, get it swapped around with JB Fence, get his dumped, and run towards James Island. Pick a dumpster up, and I would like to get some paint on 2 dumpsters tonight. Hopefully it'll happen. If not, maybe we can make it happen tomorrow. But my goal is to get some paint on some dumpsters today. So we'll see. We'll see you shortly. Back at Republic. Welcome back. One thing I'll do. God dang. These steps on the side of this truck, they're getting slick. Got good tread on the boots. I don't know. One thing I'll do for the trucks next to us is, and maybe a lot of other guys do this too, but we do it. My rails, my hydraulics are a lot slower than the big trucks. So on that one, I pulled ahead 2 or 3 spots. That way the bigger trucks can come in, they're a little bit closer. 2 or 3 spots ahead, it was a better angle for me to back up anyways. So it just works. But as they're dumping, their hydraulics are, for figure of speech, a million times faster than ours. You know, they can raise their box up and dump in a matter of seconds, where I'm probably 45 seconds to a minute. So I'll stand at the back. I obviously want to watch my load and see what's coming out, but I'll watch their load also. And on the bigger trucks, they'll, you know, pull ahead and throw it in reverse and back it up and slam the brakes, or, you know, use their cable to, you know, slam their box a couple times and get everything out. But I just kind of watch the guy next to me, the girl next to me, whoever, and they like it, they don't like it, whatever. I do it, but I'll watch their box, and normally they're watching in the mirror just like I do to see how much stuff comes out. And, you know, you kind of tell them go, or you tell them to come back, or you know, you tell them you still got half a box in there. And Angie notification, dumpster service. I'll call them once. I'll call them back once we get scaled out up here. 5 trucks ahead of me, so we're gonna go swap this with JB Fence. I guess I'll call them back and see what they are looking for. And as of right now, I don't have anything to give them. That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling to have, but at the same time, it's not a good feeling because I don't have anything to give them. So the 215s that are on the yard, those are going out tomorrow to a roofing contractor. This 20 is getting swapped with JB Fence. The dumpster I'm picking up from them is going to a client that needs it first thing tomorrow morning. I'm gonna drop it off tonight. Then I'm gonna shoot down towards Charleston out by the islands and pick up a 15-yard, get that dumped, get it over to Delfino's yard, and I'm gonna paint 2 of them real quick, throw that back on the trailer, and head it to the house. Chinese takeout for dinner. I have been craving some Chinese, and we're gonna make it happen. So 4 trucks ahead of me now. We'll get this bill taken care of, go over and see JB, and then I guess hit the landfill again. All right, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, what else? TikTok. The worst decision we've had in a very long time. is to paint 2 dumpsters in the dark. Sunset was at 5:30. We didn't even break the spray guns out until, well, we won't tell you when, but it was after 5:30. Oh, and I just threw a rag right in the wet paint. That's okay. Over here with GTO Dumpsters, Delfino Portuguese Vera. And yep, it's dark and it doesn't look too bad. What's that like? It don't look too bad, but they're blue. They are blue. Got my trailer, his trailer. We that's gonna be a, what was that sign? Do not climb. So we'll look at them in the morning. This is his 20 yard. It's a 14 foot. I got my 15 yard back here, the 16 foot. They look okay. There's a couple areas that we see that need to be touched up. This one, this one's supposed to go out tomorrow morning. So got a big old run right there. You can probably see it. There she be. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. Where are you hiding? There he is. GTO. You need his assistance, call him. Need me? Well, you know how to get a hold of me. Like, subscribe, notifications on. As always, thank you. We'll see you on the next one. Want to say anything?
No.
See ya.
Too soon.